Good morning and welcome back to Grow Joyfully Homestead. Today I am out in the pasture garden and I'm checking out the cucumbers and tomatoes that we finally got tied up on the cattle panels that my husband just put in for me about a week ago. Really appreciate it. Not even a week ago. It's going to make keeping control of some of these plants and growing things so much easier. I just wanted to show you one of the first cute little Kajari melons that I've ever grown. I've tried to grow the plant before with no fruit, no luck, no response, but look at it now. I'm excited. There's a little baby one there and one there. I'm hoping we're going to get some. Take a look at all the bees in this popcorn. We're growing black and red popcorn just for fun, so we'll see how it turns out. Lots of bees. I should have come through here and thinned this corn, but of course I overplanted and too much for me to do alone, so we're gonna take what we get. We've got two okra plants. I grow this plant and I've only had it grow successfully one year, where I got a few of the okra pods or whatever they're called, and that was 2 or 3 years ago. I didn't get anything the last couple of years. The reason I grow it is for my mom. Her mom and her mom's family are definitely southern, from Arkansas, and it's just kind of cool to put 2 and 2 together and figure out why your mom or family say and do certain things. Well, if you get into genealogy and you look back to where they came from and what part of the country, then it makes a lot more sense, and then you have a fuller picture of who you are, who you came from. So I encourage you to do that. Find a family history center and just start. Bring what information you have, and the very trained family history consultants can help you put together quite an extensive family tree. So here I am, just picking off some cucumbers and some tomatoes. I wanted to show you this tomato. Isn't it beautiful? I saw it when it was starting to grow, how it was so streaked and striped. This is supposed to be a delicious tomato. But a delicious tomato, my first year growing it though, is a big red beefsteak type tomato. I'm not sure what I have here. This was from seed, from the seed grower. I didn't save this seed. I can see it crossing in my garden, or me mislabeling or whatever, but this happens to be from a seed grower. So it's kind of interesting to see what it is. It's not what it says it is on the package, but it's a tomato and I'll take it. And I'm getting other tomatoes here. You can look at the bottom and tell if it's a Dr. Wyche's or I think a gold medal, or if it's streaked at the bottom, then it would be a rainbow, a pineapple, or, oh come on, I can do it, Kellogg's Breakfast. And I may have the Kellogg's Breakfast and gold medal mixed up. One of them does not have streaking in the bottom, but nonetheless they're gorgeous and wonderful. Before we take off on our trip, I've got to get some more pickles made. So I'm just going to do a quick tour around here, show you the potatoes. We need to start getting those. We have started slowly digging some up and eating them. Not buying potatoes at the store right now. And the tomatoes that were just growing flat along the ground in so many weeds are now all nice and tidy and tied up to cattle panels. So that's really great. You can see the apples and the peaches. They're just going crazy, and it's the very wrong time of year to be leaving town and taking a vacation. Although my husband and other family members will be here to try to help us. You know, it just never quite the same because you lend it your special touch. This grass will be getting cut today. I just wanted to show you some of these huge slicers, these beefsteak tomatoes. This is a Cherokee violet. I hope it'll get violet. I don't think all of my tomatoes could have been cross-pollinated this year. This is a Cherokee purple. It needs to get much darker and more purple, obviously. And over here, just had to show you this one. It's amazing. It's got a little hollow thing in the top, but I'm going to cut that off and go weigh it and try to process it before I leave. This is an old German. And here is, take a look at these, how big they are. This one is, pardon me, an Abe Lincoln. Pink oxheart. Some of the lower leaves aren't looking so happy, but the upper leaves look okay. What's this? This one is a mortgage lifter. Oh, there's more of those ready. This is a Costaluto Genovese, the little mushroom basket type shape. This is a Brandywine pink, although it looks kind of accordion. Oh, this no, I was thinking it might be a leader from the Costaluto, but no, that's a Brandywine, a pink Brandywine. What's this one? This one is Kellogg's Breakfast. This one is, you'd think I'd be able to remember them as many times as I've gone through here, but I guess not. This one is German Pink. My first year for that. This is where I got the delicious tomato. You see how beautiful and streaked they are? Striped? And I can see the striping in the package, on the package picture, but these are turning out yellow, so I'm not sure what's going on. Here's another one. It's yellow. So I guess we'll see. This is an orange jazz. Now I could have mislabeled them myself, but I really try hard to keep the labels straight. I write it in a book. I write it on their tags. So I guess we'll see. This is also a Cherokee violet. No, this one is a, that's a giant Belgium. There's the Cherokee purple. And there's the beautiful zinnias. It's such a hot time of year. Yesterday it was 105. I think it's supposed to be the same today. So I've got to get going and moving and get these little guys watered deeply before I take off. Here's a Rutgers, my first Rutgers of the year. You gonna come off, or am I gonna have to cut you? I'm gonna have to come back with the shears. Costaluto Genovese, pink Brandywine. That's what they're supposed to look like, really big. I've already picked one, and they make the best tomato sandwiches, so yummy stuff. Just wanted to give you a quick update, tell you what's going on, and show you some of the things growing out in the pasture garden. Take a look at those sunflowers. These are my daughter's sunflowers, and I'm not very good with the judge of heights, but that's got to be 9 feet. Pretty, pretty, pretty things. Brings in the pollinators and the birds, and just makes the garden beautiful. Look at that one. That might be 14 feet high. Oh wow. Look at this orange jazz. My first year for the orange jazz. Tried to grow it last year with not much result. This year, because they're up on the cattle panels and we were so careful with the seedlings when we planted them, looks like we're going to have a really good year. Here's an old German. Looks like it's about ready. You can see it right there. What a pretty color. So, things are ripening. Many of the kids have gone back to school here already. My daughter homeschools, and I applaud her for that. Good choice. She knows what her kids are learning, what they're hearing, what they're doing. And I think that is a very important way to go. So if it fits for you, do it. And here's another delicious of the same color. So maybe that's what they're supposed to look like. Or if I leave it on there longer, it will get to be a darker red, but it feels ready. Right now it's soft. So we'll see. Sweet 100 producing like mad. Very lovely. Have a few flowers left, volunteer flowers left here, and cucumbers are growing well. I have a lot to make a lot of pickles. I made a lot last year and we still have a lot left, but I'm still going to make up a bunch. And how about these Bright Lights Cosmos, huh? Patara from Appalachia's Homestead. This was her idea. The second year I've done it, and it was great. It's just beautiful. It lifts your spirits. It brings in the pollinators. My kids will come out here, and our third son says, "Mom, this is my favorite part of your garden." So it's nice to have these successes. Got the chickens fed and watered, and the rabbit and the rooster. It's going to be a hot, hot, hot day, and I have got 1.5 tons to do. So I'm wishing you a lovely day, and get outside and enjoy it when it's cool. Enjoy what you have going. Dream and plan about next year, and don't forget to grow joyfully. We'll see you next time.